Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how is it going? I'm Teacher Hidayah. We meet again. So are you ready for English Year 3 lesson number 3? Let's get started. Okay, as usual, ready your Get Smart plus 3. Okay, so let's look at language focus for today. The language focus for today is for you to count number 10 until 100 and also to talk about possession. The vocabulary are numbers and objects, which are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and also shells. Okay, let's revise. Do you still remember these numbers? Okay, if yes, let us count together.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
All right, good job. Okay, so next vocabulary is
Shells.
shells. Do you like to eat shells? Yes, I like to eat shells too. Okay, so now let's look at the smart kids. Listen and read.
Module 1. Smart Kids. 91, 92, 93, 94, 95. Hi, Anna. Oh, hi, Greg. What are these? They're my shells. How many have you got? Let's see. 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. I have got 100 shells. Hey, look! I have got a shell for you. You haven't got a shell. That isn't a shell. Ouch!
Okay, so how many shells that Anna has? Anna have 100 shells, and unfortunately, Greg has found a crab instead of shells. Okay, so you can watch the story again. So let's look at grammar box now. Turn to page 7 and look at the grammar box on top of your book. So do you still remember the sentence structure that we have learned? So for have, we must use for you, they, and I. You, they, and I, we must use have. So let's read together. Have you got 20 shells? When I ask you a question, have you? Do you answer with yes, you have? Is it correct? No, when I ask you, you have to answer yes, I have. Have they got 20 shells? No, they haven't. Okay, if you answer no, you must use haven't. Have not. Yes, I have. No, they haven't. Okay. Next, for has, we must use he and she. Has he got 50 dolls? Yes, he has. Has she got 50 dolls? No, she hasn't. So same like haven't just now. If you answer no, you must use she has not, hasn't. Yes, he has. No, she hasn't. Okay, let's continue. Let's try this activity, read and match. Let's look at A. He hasn't got a shell. He is for boy, for man, for male. So he hasn't got a shell. Who has not have a shell? Who has not got a shell? Yes, great. Let's look at B. There are shells. So which are shells? Yes, this one are shell. She has got 100 shells. Who has got 100 shells? Of course, Anna has got 100 shells. All right, good job. Now let's listen and write the numbers.
And write the numbers. 1. How many shells have you got, Steve? I have got 90 shells. 90 shells? Wow! Have you got any jigsaw puzzles? Yes, I have. I have got 20 jigsaw puzzles. What about teddy bears? I have got 60 teddy bears, I think. Yes, 60 teddy bears. 2. How many shells has Julie got? Let me see. Julie has got 30 shells. Has she got jigsaw puzzles? Yes, she has. She has got 30 jigsaw puzzles too. What about teddy bears? She has got 40 teddy bears. 3. What about you, Tom? How many shells have you got? I have got 100 shells. Wow! 100 shells? What about jigsaw puzzles? I have got 50 jigsaw puzzles. How many teddy bears have you got? I have got 70 teddy bears. 4. Pat, how many shells have you got? I have got 80 shells. 80 shells? Have you got any jigsaw puzzles? Yes, I have got 40 jigsaw puzzles. How many teddy bears have you got? I have got 30 teddy bears.
Okay, so did you get that? Listen again and write the numbers. Okay, let's continue to task number 1. Okay, for task number 1, you have to do this exercise in your Get Smart Plus 3 workbook, page 3. So read the questions carefully and then answer the question. So this is task number 1. For task number 2, if you have a printer, you can print this out. If not, you can copy in your long exercise book. If you copy them, you don't have to draw the pictures. No need to draw the pictures. Just write the name and the table. Okay, as usual, send your work to the Telegram group. If you have any questions, you can message me. So that's all for today's lesson. This is the end. Thank you very much for joining my class. And thank you for watching and listening until the end. I'm Teacher Hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you next week.